Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the West Ham career mode. This is going to be episode 5, boys. We're 5 episodes in, and it has been so nice to do this career mode. I've been enjoying every single moment so far, and it seems like you guys have been enjoying it as well. So thank you very much for all the support. But this episode, boys, we are going crazy. Yes, we are in need of backups for our attack. We need someone for the cam position. We need some players for the wings. We don't really need a striker, but most importantly, we need to bring in players who can bring the pace and the skill in the second half and turn over a game where we are maybe behind our opponent, when we are 2-0 down, when we need to make a comeback. Currently, we do not have those players, and I asked you guys to leave your comments down below last episode and tell me which players should I go for, and we had 1,000 comments, 1,000 of them, and I have chosen 2. Yes, 2. One of them has been put into the comments very often. He is the #1 player that everyone has put into the comments down below, so he is in the transfer hub right now. The other one, only like one guy put his name in there, and I was like, who is this guy? I got interested. He told me that he is a 4-star skiller. He told me that he is fast and that he can play in many positions. So I thought to myself, okay, why not put this guy into the transfer list as well? Because it can't really harm us, can it? So we have 26 million, boys, and we are trying to sign 2 players. Yes, 2 players. Now, the Ben Arfa situation, you guys have been talking about it. I've seen a lot of people say buy him, but only buy him when he really joins West Ham. So until then, we'll have to wait. So maybe, I guess, in the January transfer window, we could be bringing in Ben Arfa into our team. Now, these are the 2 players that you guys wanted me to buy. Number 1. Ante Rebic, that's the one that everyone keeps on commenting about, and he's the one that had an amazing World Cup and had a great breakout season for Eintracht Frankfurt this year, and lots of big clubs are apparently chasing him down, but they are getting scared by the amount that they have to spend on him, which is the whole issue right here. Frankfurt won 50 million for him. Now here's the deal. People have been telling me what this guy's rating is in the comments down below. I sadly read it, so yeah, there we go. I know that he's 76 rated and doesn't have that much potential as well, so we could be bringing him in for not that high amount of money. Now, this guy has a release clause. He can play all 3 positions. Alberth, Elis. I mean, just alone, I think is that the Honduras flag? I'm gonna Google this right now. Hey, it is actually Honduras. Yo, geography, boys. Ask me. We got Elis right here from Honduras, who seems like a decent player. He has an 11 million release clause. We'll just jump in there and maybe try and offer a little bit less. And then after that transfer, we'll see how much money we have for Rebic. Since he is 76 rated, I'm expecting him to be worth around maybe 12 to 15 million. So we'll have to spend that on him, and then we will try and to bring down the price for Elis. Basically, that's what we're trying to do right here. I do not want to skip the actually, yeah, I want to skip the release clause. No. Club isn't willing to sell this player, but you can. Oh, they're not willing to sell him, so we can't even negotiate. Ooh, I guess we'll have to jump into the Rebic deal at first. Okay, Rebic, boys. Why did so many people comment Rebic when I can't even get him and he just recently joined? Ah, come on, guys. I thought we were better than this. I thought at this stage of FIFA 18, you guys would know which players to suggest. This guy was the #1 in the comments down below. So many comments with likes on it had this man's name in it, and we can't even buy him. Well, that's great. Removed from the shortlist, boys. It is about Elis, and I'm gonna pay it. I am going to be paying the amount because I've never used this guy. I'm just interested. I really want to use new players every single career mode, and this seems to be the guy. So, Alberth Elis. Let's see if we got a proper face in this game. I mean, I saw him there to the right, but I want to see his haircut up close. So, there he is. I like it. The haircut is nice. Let's put some orange or green shoes on him and he will look very good. He has the rotation squad role. That is actually really good. I'm happy with that. That's going to be fine. 5-year contract, which is fine with me. And we got a release clause that is being denied. Perfect. We will go ahead and accept that. But now I probably... Actually, the guy has offered me everything. I didn't have to do anything. Hey, that's cool. Perfect. 14.5k. That's nothing. 190k signing bonus. Again, nothing. After 5 appearances, 73k. You know what, man? I am incredibly happy to get this guy into my team. Never used him, and apparently to that, like according to that one comment, he's an amazing player. So I'm just gonna check it out right here. Elis, here we go. Here we go, buddy. I am going to be checking you out and checking out your stats right now. So since Rebic is not working, maybe I want to go for Ben Arfa. I'm gonna think about that for a second. But here we go. Elis is 74 rated. Okay, not the highest rating, so 2 ratings below Rebic. But he has 91 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 73 stamina, and still 70 strength. I really like that. That's very good. Ball control is good, dribbling is good, finishing is not too bad either. Shot power is okay. Yo, this guy looks very good. 4-star weak foot. I'm definitely happy with this signing. 11 million for this guy. He seems like a really good player. I genuinely believe he will be amazing as a super sub. Speedster, technical dribbler. Boys, thank you to whoever put that comment in there. Thank you so much for coming up with a player that I personally didn't know, and still he's so amazing. Like, he has all the overpowered stats that I needed to have as a super sub. He has the pace, he has the strength, he has the height. He's like 6 foot tall, isn't he? Yeah, he's 6 foot tall. This is an amazing signing for the bench. Thank you so much, Carol. Go down to the bench right now, buddy. Now, if you have made it so far into the video, I'm guessing you are a long-time viewer of this series already. You have been watching from the get-go of the first episode. And if you guys could, I'm just gonna ask this right here. If you guys could smash over 4,000 likes on this video in these upcoming days, I will try and do a double upload. Okay? If you can't do it on this video, I will try and do a double upload. I haven't done a double upload on career mode in a very long time. So if you guys can smash it, I will try my best, okay? Let's just jump right into the next one. Now we have Newcastle coming up. Do I want to play? Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna be jumping into the games right now. Elis is getting the number 16. Oh yeah, about the numbers. Lots of people have been telling me that the number 6 has been retired, and I need to take that away from Diop. So we are going to be changing his kit number. Which number does Winston Reid? Winston Reid, sorry buddy, number 2 belongs to Diop right now. So I have changed it. Number 6, the retired number, doesn't belong to Diop anymore. Now this game against Newcastle, I will just go ahead and sim, boys. We are currently in the first position with 6 points. Things are going very, very well, and I do believe that my team can get some points out of this game. So let's just jump right in there. Newcastle coming up with a starting lineup of Gaeta, Gamez, Clark, Lejeune, Manquillo, Murphy, Hayden, Amadou, Atsu, Joselu, Slimani. That doesn't look like a good starting lineup, and it shows. Felipe Anderson scoring yet again. That is now his 2nd goal in the season, I believe. Can we keep it this way? Does our new transfer get some playing time as well? That would be nice. Masuaku scores, the left back, and then they score as well. It's 2-1. It's a victory. Great. Our new transfer hasn't gotten any playtime right there, which kind of sucks for him, but I'm happy with that. We have gotten another 3 points right here to start off the episode, and West Ham currently on 9 points in the first position. Bournemouth haven't played though, so they could catch up as well. Now here's the deal. I want to train that Elis guy. I do believe that he will have that green arrow, and Yedlin doesn't. So yeah, it's gonna be worth it. He has that green arrow. Now with Elis, I do like... I want him to be a super sub, which means he will run past defenders. So he will be one-on-one against the goalkeeper very often. So we want to improve his attack positioning, finishing and shot power. That's what we want to do. We have another transfer offer for Obiang. I don't want to sell him. It's not happening. Obiang will remain in our club. The Carroll deal hasn't gone through yet, has it? It hasn't really said anything in the last few days. Now, Spurs on 7 points, Bournemouth on 7 points. We do remain that first place team. I think what we need to do is get Hatem Ben Arfa as the substitute for Lanzini. We do not have a proper substitute for Lanzini. Ben Arfa is 30, so as a super sub, he won't have to run around for that long. I think it would be a great signing. Lots of you guys have said buy him. But since Rebic doesn't work out, I think this is the player that we are going for right now. So his value is set at 10 million, but let's keep in mind that his contract is running out. So we will be able to offer less. And let's see what we can do here. Can we, let's try a player swap at first. I just want to see what they say if I offer them Kouyaté. What are they saying? What do they want? They're looking to bring in a left back. Now, I do not really have any left back to give you, boys. So we're going to go for the transfer offer. I'm going to offer you 7 million at first. I just want to check what they say. No sell-on clause because I don't think it's needed. They want 7.7 now. Okay, that is not bad. 7.7 million for a player that's valued at 10.5. I truly believe that's going to be a bargain. Thankfully, I did not offer 10 million straight away. You guys have been complaining about me not delegating the contract deals and so on and saving money. I've never done that. I've always done it this way. So maybe in the next FIFA, I'll try and delegate them. But in this one, I think I'll stick to my roots. But boys, we are accepting that deal right there. 7.7 million is just about in our budget. That's going to be working out perfectly. Unai Emery, who is still the PSG coach in this game, is going to be the coach for Arsenal in the next one. That's going to be an interesting one to see how Arsenal will be playing next season. Now, let's negotiate the contract. I believe he was getting 78k on his wages. We're going to check it out right now. Yes, 78k. That's a lot of money. And thankfully, we do have a lot of money in our transfer budget left, so we're gonna go ahead and agree with the role. 4-year contract for 30. Nah, that's a bit too much. I'm sorry. I'm giving him a 3-year contract. He's happy with that. That's perfect. Now, release clause, we don't want that. He wants 100,000. Now, that's a bit too much. I'm sorry, but that is definitely too much, buddy. You're gonna get 80k from me, and you can get a signing bonus of 1.5. That's otherwise this deal is not happening, man. That's just too much money that they want. Okay, he has accepted the 80k. Thankfully, it has worked out. Finally, boys, I'm learning. I'm actually saving some money right here. Hatem Ben Arfa, welcome to the club. We have brought in 2 new players, and I truly believe they can have a big impact onto our team. Kouyaté is now going off the bench. Hatem Ben Arfa will be joining in. And that's how we line up from this point on. We have Ben Arfa, we have Elis, we have Chicharito and Arnautovic to be subbed in for the attack. We have Obiang for the midfield. Again, Ben Arfa also counts as the midfield, I would say. Cresswell, who can be subbed in many positions, and then Reed in the centre-back position. I think it might actually be smarter to put Kouyaté onto the bench instead of Reed, because Cresswell can play left back and maybe also even right back if we need him to. And these two can be the substitutes for Pereira and Wilshere. Ben Arfa, his substitute will be Ben Arfa. Lanzini, his substitute will be Ben Arfa, sorry. And Elis and so on will be coming up top. So that is it. The transfer window has finished for us right here in terms of players coming in. Thank you guys so much for all the suggestions you have made. I've read through all of them, boys. Otherwise, I would have never found this Elis kid. So thank you so much for suggesting these players. I really appreciate it. You guys always make the decisions in my career mode. So love you for that. Now, here we go. Do we get any more offers coming on transfer deadline day? That is the day where a lot of money is spent. Lemar has joined Bayern Munich. Okay, in real life he has joined Atletico Madrid. I kind of felt like that was just bound to happen since he didn't join the Premier League. That was like literally the only team where I thought he would be fitting perfectly over there. Oh, Carroll has now been sold. Perfect. Masuaku offer from Everton. Sorry, buddies, that is not going to be happening. He is sticking to our club. Masuaku and Obiang keep on getting offers, but they are not going to be leaving. So, 151 million spent already within the first 3 hours. Oh, actually 184 million. I'm going to check out the transfers in a bit. We'll see you. We do have a loan offer though for Edmilson Fernandez. Now, since Ben Arfa has joined in, there's not really a space for this young man. So we will loan him out. He can join Birmingham City for 1 year. I think that will be a great deal for him. He can get some play time. I think he might be jumping into that first team if possible. That would be great. Wow, 394 million have been spent on the last day of the transfer window. That is just incredible. We're gonna check out which players have been going for a lot of money. Actually, we should be checking by date. I think that's probably going to be the smartest thing. So, do we see any big sums? Etreta has joined a team. 22 million for Abubakar to join Watford. That is an interesting transfer for us to see. It's a Premier League transfer, so that is nice. 19 million, Kalu joined Sevilla. Okay. 65 million. Bobby Firmino has stepped into the footsteps, basically, or has followed the footsteps of Suarez, and he has left Liverpool for Barcelona. Very interesting transfer. If Suarez hasn't left, that transfer doesn't make any sense, but Liverpool will be weakened a lot. They do not have a striker at the moment, or they have one and I haven't seen him being bought. So, anyone else? 26 million. Klein leaving Liverpool as well. Wow. Gaspar, 17 million transfer right there as well. 12 million for Coco to join Crystal Palace. That is a very good player. Also saw his name in the comments down below for the backup players. So whoever suggested him, he apparently already joined someone. Then we have Rodriguez joining Wolfsburg. We have Smolnikov joining Newcastle. Very interesting transfers. I like it, man. Lots of transfers have happened, but Liverpool seem to be weakened this year, so maybe they won't be in the top 4. Look at this right here. You guys know I pay a lot of attention to the player of the month, and the first player of the month in this career mode goes to one of us. It is Yarmolenko. Interesting. Very nice to see that the new transfer has settled in perfectly, and yeah, man, player of the month. Hopefully a lot more awards to come. I want my players to get that award every single month. I actually really do care about that one. Are you guys like that as well? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you care about these individual awards that your players can get? Hopefully in FIFA 19 we'll have a lot more awards, and there will be put a little bit more effort to it with some like cutscenes or something. That would be great. Oh no, please no. Training injury. Please don't be an important player. Masuaku, 3 weeks. Oh man, we do not have a left back. We do just not have a left back, a proper replacement. I guess Cresswell can take over. Actually, I'm wrong on that one. Cresswell can take over. So Winston Reed has to come onto the bench right now. There he is. Actually, I could probably also play Fredericks. I mean, he has a lot more pace. You know what? Fredericks is young. He's 24 years old. I'm gonna give him that chance. Cresswell, you're not bad or anything, but I just don't think you are that type of player that I need in that left back position with your 75 acceleration. Fredericks is probably going to be doing a better job right there. But also, man, I've really been impressed by the performances of Pavard and Diop in the centre-back position. Hopefully they can keep it up. Who is our next opponent? Let's check it out right now, boys. Let's see who it is. It is going to be Huddersfield. Okay. I can deal with that. Huddersfield definitely is a team that we can go ahead and beat. It is a home game. We are playing against Wolves away then. I'm actually really interested in playing against Wolves. So I'm going to be simming this game against Huddersfield right now, since it is a game at home and I do not expect my team to lose. They have lost 2 games and won 1 out of their last 3. Hopefully it will be a victory. I mean, they do have, again, another awkward looking team. Yarmolenko, player of the month, coming in with the goal. Very nice to see. Pereira gets that yellow card. Now Elis has joined in. Pereira scores. Elis getting his first touch. Ben Arfa comes in, scores 1 minute after his substitution. Yo, this has been amazing. What a game. What a game. 3-1 victory. West Ham beating all the teams that we have to beat, because until now, boys, the only big team that we have played against was Manchester United. So don't get distracted by the fact that we have 12 points right now. We are sitting in the first place comfortably. Trust me, it's not going to be comfortable in the future. Now, against Wolves, that is going to be yet another test. That is the team that has made some incredible transfers, and everyone is expecting them to do some great business still in this transfer window. So we'll go ahead and train this Haksabanovic, because he seems like a young talent, so let's give him a little bit of training time. Now it's time for the match against Wolves. First match that we play in this episode ourselves. Now here we are, and I gotta talk about something. Yesterday, Liverpool played against Manchester United in the pre-season tournament, the International Champions Cup, whatever. It's not really important, but I gotta say something about this. 4-1 victory against Manchester United, and I just did not see the Manchester United players actually playing with pride. If I was a Manchester United fan, I would be pissed off, because even if it is a friendly, even if your players are not as good as the ones that Liverpool put into the game at the starting like first 45 minutes, we had Salah and Mane on the pitch, and they had a lot of youngsters. I know the first half our team was better, but second half it was a lot more balanced in my opinion. And still, Mourinho and the way he makes his players play, it looked like they didn't care. The only player that I saw that did well was Pereira, and the rest of the team was like, it's just a preseason game. It's Liverpool. It's your rival that you're playing against. And Mourinho, after the game, has slated his whole entire team, just basically saying, Sanchez, I feel sorry for him because he has to play with these players. Like, what are you doing? I don't know what Mourinho is thinking. I just don't understand what kind of tactics he has in his head when he just slates his own players and puts them on display like that, and just saying that they're not good enough, basically. I personally was very impressed with Liverpool. I was very happy to see the partnership in between Mane and Salah worked very well in the first half. Salah got close to scoring a goal. Mane did really well. And Keita was missing. Henderson is not playing. We have a couple of players that have to come back, like Lovren as well. He hasn't been joining the team yet, and I've seen that he has cut down his hair. So Liverpool, very impressive, but that Shaqiri goal. Let's talk about that Shaqiri goal. How can you do that? On your debut, you come into the game, you get the ball, you shield Bailly off with a lot of strength shown right there, and then you pass the ball into Sturridge, get your first assist because Sturridge puts it in with his right foot, which he never really does. So Sturridge did well to do that. Very happy about him also getting some successful play time in as well. And then you get that cross from the left-hand side, and you just pull off an incredible bicycle kick on your Liverpool debut against Manchester United. You could tell by just watching the game that the Liverpool players actually cared. Like, they really wanted to beat Manchester United. And that just shows me that Mourinho is like, you know what, boys? Just play. Don't really care about the results. It's a preseason match. Don't think too much into it. It's just not, to be honest. It's a preseason match, yes, but it's your bitter rival. You can't be playing like that. And I've seen a lot of Manchester United fans being really upset about the scoreline and the way that their team has played. The number one thing that I was most impressed of, not even that Shaqiri goal, was first half Liverpool had one team playing a certain way. They were playing the Liverpool way as we know it. Second half, all the youngsters came in with a couple of experienced players like Shaqiri as well, and they played the exact same play style in the second half, which shows me that Klopp has put this play style into the mind of all these players, and they exactly know what to do at what point in the game in order to replicate what the first team has been doing for a very long time. Now, I don't want to make this about Liverpool, I don't want to make this about Manchester United, but I genuinely feel like whenever I do my career mode videos, I need to bring in some stuff that we can talk about, which is like in real life football related. And if you guys want me to continue, let me know in the comments down below, man, because I really enjoy talking about football like this. Maybe if we keep on doing this for a long time during a career modes. Everyone will enjoy it. Everyone will be looking forward to it, to discuss it in the comments down below, just to hear my opinion on a couple of things, what is happening in real life football. And maybe we can at some point move that into a specific video on itself, where we talk about football and stuff, what is happening on in the Premier League basically. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to continue this stuff. So just put in hashtag in real life football into the chat, and I will just go ahead and read that and know that you guys want more. Neves, Raul, that's the new transfer. Jimenez, Darty, he's passing it back to Saiz. Sadly, I think I did not have the Moutinho transfer yet. That's one that's missing, I believe, in this career mode, because it happened just a few days after we started the career mode itself. So if you're not seeing Moutinho right here, it's not because I forgot, it's because he wasn't in the team yet. Oh, that was bad moving from me. That's a good pass into Jimenez. Diop covering the crossing lane. Here comes Douglas. Douglas, I thought I had him there. Pereira does get it in. Very good tackle. Sadly, they're still on the ball. That's a good cross. Jimenez. Honestly, man, I'm getting pissed off because Fabianski is not saving anything. He's legit just standing there not doing anything. Was that savable? I need to see that this was not savable. It looked very odd to me. He jumps to the back. He doesn't jump to the left. He just, look at him. What are you doing? Man, I think our #1 target in the January transfer window will have to be a goalkeeper. You can't even complain, Fabianski. You can't complain that the defenders didn't get to it, because you just didn't show anything so far. He's awful. Come on, Yarmo. Get that ball. What's going on here? That's a good cross. No! It might actually be the first loss of the season, boys. West Ham down 2-0 against Wolves. And they seem like a strong side. Don't get me wrong, man. They aren't even playing all of those amazing players yet. They have them on the bench or something. We're making some changes. We need something to happen right here. I am going to be bringing on Arnautovic as my cam, because I need a little bit of strength and so on. And Elis, what's his foot? He's right-footed. So he's coming in for Felipe Anderson. Actually, no. For Yarmolenko, Felipe goes down to the left. Elis, buddy, this is your chance to become a hero. 14 minutes to go. Can we somehow make a comeback in this one? All right, here we go. We got Obiang on the ball, and here's Elis. He has the orange shoes. I like it. Elis running down the wing. Elis, 6 foot tall. Good job right there. Pass it in. Ah, unlucky. Elis now on the run. Obiang with that pass. Elis heads it forward. Arnautovic is through. Arnautovic is through. Go on. Arnautovic with the goal. Which minute is it right now? We're back into the game. Pick up the ball. What is he doing? It's the 84th minute. Arnautovic, great goal. I believe Elis got the assist right there. The new transfer coming in on his debut and helping out our team to score a goal. Here we go. Come on, let's make this happen. We got 5 minutes left, boys. Get that ball. Can I have that ball, please? No. Okay. Caballero passes it. Raul. Fabianski is a joke. Fabianski is an absolute freaking joke. The guy is terrible. Why would you even buy this goalkeeper, man? Oh, I just don't know what to say. I legit don't know. He's just awful. It's your near post. How can you concede that? He always jumps like half a second too late. Why does he react so slow? Man, we lost this game because of Fabianski. He's utter shit. Wolves have destroyed us. And it all comes down to our goalkeeper. Fabianski is just not good. We concentrated on so many positions. And it might be that we have spent all of our money without thinking about the fact that we have a terrible goalkeeper in Fabianski, who in my opinion is to blame for 2 of the goals. Elis coming in, did really well, 8.6 rating within 14 minutes. Very, very nice to see. Arnautovic came in, scored, also very nice. But that's just an awful first loss in the Premier League, boys. Hey, Pavard moves up to 78. At least that's a good thing. Nearly all of his defending statistics are at an 80, which is nice to see. Elis did a great job again. Very happy with this with the player. The body type that he has is great for the wing. He is very agile and also still strong enough. So that's something that I like to see. We have 2 messages right here. Danilo Pereira will be gone for 5 days, which is just about all right. And Arnautovic thanks us for playing him, which is nice to see. Now, against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, we will be playing at home. So there is a possibility of me simming this one, but if I sim it, I will have to sim it with my reserves team, and that team might not be good enough to beat Crystal Palace. Or is it? We haven't put the new players in there yet, so this is the reserves team now. We got Elis, we got, where are they? We got Ben Arfa joining in, so he's taking over right there. Chicharito can play up top. That's actually not a too bad looking team, you know. That's actually a decent second side. I'm actually really happy that we brought in those new players. But Fabianski, man, he is going to be a big issue this season, boys. He has already cost us 1 game. And we only have 9 million left with basically no wage budget. So the transfer window is over. We are sticking to him for a little while. And that little while will hurt us a big time. I sold Adrian thinking that Fabianski, since he is the new transfer coming in, has to play in a starting lineup. Boy, I was wrong. I was so wrong. And we don't even have a decent backup goalkeeper. Do we actually have one? Hold on a second. Do we have a backup goalkeeper? Am I missing something here? Oh, we have this guy, Trot. Yarmolenko, put you in there, buddy. Yeah, that's just not good enough. We gotta find a solution, and I don't know how. I think what we need to do is we'll be playing against Crystal Palace ourselves with the reserves team, and then against Tottenham we'll be playing with the first team. So basically in this episode we had the match against Wolves, we lost against them, we won against Huddersfield thankfully, and we also won against Newcastle. Now in the Premier League, I want to see if anyone has taken over our position. That's going to be very interesting to see if we already lost out on that first place after just 1 loss in all these games. I think there's like 1 or 2 teams that could be catching up. Wow, Liverpool, after selling Firmino, are still up there. That's impressive, you know. Liverpool on the same amount of points, and Spurs only 1 point behind us, and next episode we'll be playing against them. Finally, some big teams coming up. Wolves in the 5th position right now. As you can tell, the new transfers are doing really well for them. Boys, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to leave you with the question, what do we do about that Fabianski stuff? Because he is just not good. We gotta fix that somehow. Help me. Please help me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And again, 4,000 likes for a double upload day. If you can make it happen, that would be nice. Take care. Peace.